Hey, is Dave there?
So what's in store for this adventure? Well, we're near Sun Peaks, just a little outside of Kamloops. We did a little mountain fishing yesterday. We're going to hike Todd Mountain, and we've got a few adventures we're going to do on the way home as well. Also, we're going to introduce a special guest. Her name is Dodie, and you'll get to see her in this video.
We'll start with part one of our adventure, a bush crash up to a mountain lake, and as you'll see, the trail is not for the faint of heart. Now on this adventure today, it'll be Tina, myself, my son and his girlfriend who found this lake, and of course Cookie. Now as you can see, the path to the pond is something else. Starts with a very thick bush crash, then a very steep uphill climb up some game trail that my son found. God knows how he did that. But if you know anything about our family, a bush crash or a path less traveled is just par for the course. In fact, we often say the family motto is, you've got to be tough to be in this family. And I can see that my son has adopted that motto. Now, I wish I'd gotten better video of this because Cookie was hopping around this field all over the place. But you get a bit of a taste of it when Tina gets her to come back to us.
Good girl.
And this is the reward for that. Here's the balloon falling out. And we get to cool off. That was a hot hike in. Even Cookie went for a wade. See if we can catch a fish jumping here. No.
I put in a few drone shots to convey the overall beauty of the location. It is a tremendous spot to go fishing. But what is also interesting is how the drone, especially the overhead shots, interprets the reflection of the sun on the water. If you take a look I think it's very interesting. It was a wonderful day of fishing. Now, I won't put up the fish pictures, but suffice it to say we caught our limit and we had a lovely rainbow trout dinner. This lake is filled with rainbow trout and any old spinner at all will work in here. It's just a great spot to go and enjoy the afternoon, drink a beer and catch a few fish. The one thing that perhaps is the only downside to this fishing spot is the soft mud around all the shores, which neither of my children seem to mind. I tried to get a few wildlife shots while I was out there, and one was of this bald eagle that was enjoying the fishing just as much as we were up at the lake. The other is this hummingbird done in slow motion, and what I find interesting about this shot is the way it flexes its wings back and forth, and the way it uses its tail to rudder and stabilize itself. Now here's something I haven't seen. When the hummingbird pulls away, we always think of them as frenetic and beating their wings all the time. This particular hummingbird folds its wings in and drops right out of the sky. The following day we decided to hike up Sun Peaks. Now it's called Todd Mountain, and Todd Mountain gets its name from a Hudson's Bay fur trader, John Todd. Now my son and I decided to hike from the base to the top of the chairlift where you would normally start hiking the peak. We decided to do this because we had our dog Cookie with us and we thought she would enjoy it. What we didn't realize is I didn't enjoy it so much.
So this is a view from the midway point of Todd Mountain. My son and I hiked up with the dog right from base, and that turned out to be enough for me. He went on to the summit, which if I go behind is this last big bump there. So he went all the way up, but I did not today because I was feeling rather winded and gassed by the time I got to this point. So I'm waiting on him, but it is beautiful. You can take the lift up. So my recommendation next time is don't bring your dog, take the lift.
One of the amazing aspects of this hike is the sheer abundance of wildflowers. There's color all around you, and as you know, I love to try and identify each and every one. So here you go.
Here's a nice group here, and you see how intense the color is on these. But there's all sorts of different things going on here. If you look up through these flowers, they are quite amazing. You got whites and purples and yellows. There's some Indian paintbrushes in there, the lupin or natural lupin.
Now, Sun Peaks is a mountain bike mecca, so there's tons of mountain bikers around, but they tend to stay below the lift.
So I believe there's switchbacks all the way up front. You can see someone coming down at the bottom here. But equally, way up at the top, you can see people going as well. So, nice end hike, or if you take the chairlift up, a nice little summit hike. So there's a post on top, and it'll tell you that you're at the top of Todd Mountain. I think it's around 7,600 feet in elevation.
So my promises of a special guest, unfortunately, are not going to happen. I'm going to have to let you down. I decided to split the video into 2 segments, and Dodie really makes her appearance in the second one. But I will give you a sneak peek of our new little camper van that Tina and I purchased recently. This is a 1978 Westphalia.
Please like and subscribe if you want to keep the adventures rolling.
Stay tuned for episode 7, where we visit a place called the Insulator Ranch. We look at how the 2023 West Kelowna fire has recovered, and we explore an old mine.
Dave's not home, man.